Okay, so this video is going to continue on from the previous video where we added some elements to the page. The page is about how to ride a bicycle. I'll just scroll down quickly. You can see there's a toggle, a YouTube video, a couple of bits of text and an image. So this video is going to tell you about spacing. You might decide that your elements on your page are too squashed, for instance. Here there's only a small gap between the text and this image. We might want to increase that. We may wish to create an indent to move this text to the right, for instance. And we can achieve those things through padding, margins and separators. Okay, so first off we'll deal with padding. Now you can imagine padding as an area around your content. And basically it's going to be 4 numbers, and they start, the first number relates to the top padding, the second number relates to the right padding, the third number relates to the bottom padding, and the fourth number relates to the left padding. So I'll go in and show you how to edit this. So you're going to click on the edit element, and if you scroll down until we find padding, and you can see it here. So what you're going to need to do is you have to enter 4 numbers, and each number represents pixels, so you need to follow it by px. So we're going to go big here so it's very clear for you to see the move. So we're going to go 50px. Now the first number is at the top, the second number is at the right side, so actually we don't want any right padding, so we're going to 0px. The bottom we're going to 0px, and the left we're going to go 50px. Now what this should do, once we've saved it and published it, is it's going to move this text. When we go back to this page, it's going to move it down and right. Okay, so I'm going to publish this or update this page. Once that's done, then we'll come across to this page and refresh, and you should see this move down and to the right. So you can see here is where the mouse originally was, but now using those padding settings it has moved the content down and to the right. Okay, so that's one way we can adjust our content. Another option is margins. Margins work almost identically, other than you can only choose your top margin and your bottom margin. Let's edit another piece. So this how to ride a bicycle is too close to this picture above. So what we're going to do is we're going to increase the top margin so that we can move this content down. Come to edit, come down to margin. So we have margin top and margin bottom. Now we only want to change the margin top because we want to move our content down. So again I'll choose a large number so you can see the change quite clearly. It needs to be followed by px because we're moving it down 50 pixels. Press save, update, and once that's finished updating I'll refresh the page and you should see this move down. So again you can see originally it was here, now it's moved down a bit and the spacing's a lot better. So that's two of the best ways to space your elements on your page. The third method is to use something called a separator. Using the Avada theme, it's in Builder Elements and Separator. You click and hold and drag it to where you would like. So in this case I'm going to put it between the bottom of the YouTube video and the toggle. Let me just show you on this page where it's going to go. So we're going to go here, and the difference with the separator is it's has a margin top and a margin bottom, so it's pretty much the same as with last time, but you can choose to have a line if you wanted. So let's go for a double border dash line. Margin top, we'll go big again, we'll go 50, and this time it says without px, so you just have to read the instructions, but this one it doesn't need px, it will add it automatically. Margin bottom we can do 50 again, just to make sure there's space for any content that comes underneath. And we can choose a color. If we leave it blank, the theme option will be selected, but let's just choose a nice bold one so we can clearly see it. and we have to set the border size. Let's go 3px, so again it will be very clear. And you can choose icons. If you wanted to, you can play around, but I'm just going to leave that blank. You can align it left or right or in the center. Let's align it left, then click save. So I'll update that. And so we're going to expect to see a separator come in here that's got padding of 50px either side, so it's going to move it down a lot. So the line's going to come in somewhere about here, and then this content's also going to be pushed down. So let's refresh. Okay, and you can clearly see that. We did align the content left, but because it's full width anyway, then it's irrelevant in this instance. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a few ways for you to move around your elements on your page to create a better aesthetic look for your visitors.